so they've gone silent. They're not talking to you. And this is really upsetting. Like, this is making you really upset. Why are they doing this? Is there a point to all of this? Yes, yes. So all you want to do is talk to them and understand what's going on. Yeah, but this is what we're going to talk about in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So you are in silent treatment for God knows what, and you want to just reach out. You just want to contact them and just kind of understand why this is happening. And this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. Exactly this. When you are in that silent treatment mode, okay, maybe you have even gone no contact and the narcissist has stopped bugging you, or maybe they've completely cut off all contact and you're like so bewildered, like why is this even happening? And all you want to do is reach out and ask the question why. But my friends, this is what we're going to be talking about in the video. I'm going to explore all of this, okay, the pros and the cons, but actually I'm going to explain what really is going on. But just before I get into the video, I just want to say that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday. And if there's something on your mind, or maybe you have a question, I'd say come on over to the live, because we have a very lovely community. I could be answering your question, and it is a vibe. Like, who says healing has to be boring? Come on over, it's absolutely free, and I would love to see you there. So let's look at this, right? Let's look at exactly this. So the silent treatment. This person has cut off all communication from you in such a way that has left you kind of scratching your head, wondering, like, seriously, what is this all about? And you're trying to figure out exactly this. Like, should I contact them? Like, why are they being silent? Like, I haven't even done anything. Why is this person doing this to me? When really we could just talk about it and just work it out. But my friends, you are not dealing with someone who is going to understand these types of behavior. Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, what? Like, they're not going to understand when I reach out and I want to talk to them, or I want to sort it out. And what I'm going to say to you is no. You have to think of this completely differently, meaning that this person is going to be showing these behaviors for a particular reason. Remember, when someone removes all contact from you, it is done on purpose. There is an agenda behind it, and there's a reason why this person has actually done this. This isn't about just because they are so upset with you and the trauma of what has happened. And also, what you also have to understand is that this could be perceived. Like, if this is the case, all right, this person is perceiving whatever has happened in your situation as more traumatic or over dramatized. Like, honestly, guys, you've got to look at this in this way, right? When someone does something, okay, usually in a healthy way, we will talk about it, we will explore it, we will communicate, and maybe try and work it out. Like, that is the normal way of doing things. As a human being, we are social creatures. We want to work things out. We want to work through what has happened, because there is this horrible feeling that we have that sits with us, that, it's really uncomfortable, and all we want to do is sort it out. And of course you do. You don't want there to be any animosity between you and this person. But when you're dealing with someone who is toxic or someone who is narcissistic, this silent treatment, there is a particular reason, or there is an agenda behind it. And ultimately, what this is all about is control. Think about it, right? So when someone removes communication, contact from you, that person is wanting an element of control. Now, if this person has not explained to you why they are doing this, or maybe you haven't had that conversation to try and unpack it and talk about it, and for the two of you to kind of work through this, okay, then this is actually quite abusive. yes, my friends, when someone just removes themselves, this is really abusive, because what you're doing is, you know, that person that is trying to work through, is trying to talk to you, trying to understand the situation, how they are going to take it. You're going to internalize it. If you are on the receiving end, of course, you are going to internalize it and feel like you have to change. There's something about you that's not right, and you will want to change. You will want to work it out. And so when someone is not giving you that opportunity, that builds up frustration, resentment, upset. And what we do is we internalize all of those emotions. Now think how or what the impact of that is going to be on you. It's going to leave you so upset. And of course, the narcissist knows that this is what is going to happen. So, you know, you want to reach out, you want to try and understand this situation. But my friends, with somebody like this, who is doing or who is behaving in this way, all right, this person is not looking for resolution. This person is looking to control you. All right, it's a control method. When you remove or when you stop speaking to someone, it's a withdrawal. It's a discard. And these are going to bring out profound triggers within us. It's almost like a rejection. So when someone rejects you for no reason, of course you're going to internalize it. Of course you're going to think that maybe there's something that you did that was so wrong. And remember, this is perceived. So they're not giving you an opportunity or a space to be able to talk about it. So this is why you are in this position thinking, do I reach out? Do I speak to this person? Or what can I say? What can I say for this situation to be better? And you know what, my friends, what I'm going to say is there's nothing that you can do, meaning remove yourself. Because if this person was looking for a resolution, to work things out with you, they would provide you the space or the opportunity for you to have your say, for you to talk. But they're not doing that. And they have shut down all space for that. So the best thing that you can do for yourself to get control back of this situation is to remove you, is to remove your energy and your concentration and your thoughts. Now, I know this is easier said than done, particularly if you're looking to work this out. The way that you work this out is in your own mind. Someone who is kind, considerate, and really healthy wouldn't do this to you. This person wants you to be upset. They want you to feel like this. They're not looking to work things out with you and progress. This isn't about a growth mindset. This is a very shut down, controlling, you do what I say. And I know this is going to take time for you to get your head around this. But ultimately, if we look at the laws of communication, all right, studying human behavior, humans want to communicate with one another. We don't want to be alone. We don't want to feel isolated. We don't want to feel rejected. If someone had your best interests in their hearts, then they wouldn't do this to you. They wouldn't make you feel like this. But this person is doing this purposely to you. So you reaching out, it won't make a difference. You probably will be met with more silence, or you will be met with some sort of an argument. Again, these are dead ends, because this is not about resolution. They're not looking to work this out with you. They just want to shut you down so that you feel bad. And then when you feel bad, it makes you emotionally vulnerable, which means that makes you more susceptible to be malleable, to shape you the way that they want you. So that's all about control. That's all about manipulation. That's what this behavior is communicating to me. Is that you don't want to work this out. You don't care for my feelings, my thoughts. You've just ignored me and gone silent on me. You know, a lot of my clients have actually talked about this. You know, we've talked about this in the therapeutic space. And a lot of them kind of say that it's really hard to just remove and withdraw yourself from someone where you're actually wanting answers. But what you have to remember, and this is what I always say to my clients, is that the more that you're wanting something, the more that you're pushing for something, what you're doing is you're giving out a lot of energy and a lot of thoughts to actually wanting this to work it out in a certain way, which means that creates expectation. And when we have expectation of something or someone, we are actually mostly disappointed because this person is not behaving or not doing what we had expected them or wanted them to do. Sure, You wouldn't behave like this. You wouldn't do this. But this person does and is doing that. So when they don't care whether they hear from you or not, that's sending me a clear signal that you're not about me. You don't want to know whether I'm okay, whether, like whether, how I feel about this situation, or you even want to work it out with me. And this is what I always say to the client, like, think about it, take your emotion out of that situation and really think about it, like, what is this person doing? And through their behavior, what are they communicating to me? They are communicating blank, I'm not listening to you. They're not about wanting to work it out. So you sending a communication to them sends this message that I care about you, I'm bothered about what you think about me, and I really want to work this out. It is killing me, but I really want for this to be all right between us. I really want us to be all right. And because this is probably not the first time, they are going to make you, they are going to make you sit in this space. They are well aware that it's making you uncomfortable. So what you do is you take your own power back. Okay, because at the moment, what it is the power is placed with them because you are wanting them to communicate with you. It's almost as though you have to let them go and let them work it out on their own, or let them calm down, and then they will get in contact with you. But by that point, you don't need their validation of communication because you have worked it out yourself. Now I understand, all right, just on the up. Now I understand that maybe if we're looking at this in a different scenario, say the person isn't a narcissist and say you've just had an argument and you just need your space. Think of it this way, right? The two of you would have had an argument, then you would have probably talked about it, tried to work it out. Okay, but you have had communication with that person, so you know how they are feeling. But with a narcissist, you don't get that in-between communication. You just go straight to cut off, silent. Then now that is a behavior of aggression. You are being aggressive, passive aggressive towards that person. You just stop communicating with them. So this is what you have to look at, is that this isn't a natural or a normal way of communicating with another. This isn't how you work things out. This shows to me that this is emotional immaturity. Talk to that person. Tell them how you feel. Do it in a calm manner. And if you can't at that moment, say, I can't, I'm really upset with what has happened. Give me some time to calm down. But don't just cut off communication and ghost that person. When you reach out, you're going to be met with silence. So it's not the greatest of ideas, but you're going to send out the wrong message to that person. If you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box for more details. I also did a video about this, some of the points that I'm discussing in this video, but if you wanted to know why and how you recover from something like this, this person's gone silent, you're not understanding it, watch this video because I talked about this in last week's video. I also have a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals. And if you're interested in connecting with others, there is a coach there that offers one-to-one consultations as well. Please see the description box for more details. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. And if you're interested in joining, please see the description box. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.